Everyone thinks money is about numbers. It isn't. It's about how your brain lies to you when numbers start moving. Picture this. Two people, same income, same age, same opportunities. 10 years later, one is financially calm, not rich, but steady. The other is stressed, reactive, always one decision away from panic. Nothing magical happened in between. The difference was psychology. And almost nobody talks about it because psychology doesn't show up on balance sheets. Right now, this matters more than ever. Markets feel fast, money feels loud, everyone looks like they're winning. And your brain is under constant attack. Not from bad advice, from good sounding advice. Let's talk about how money decisions are actually made. Not in textbooks, but in real life. It usually starts with a story. You hear about someone who bought the right stock at the right time, the crypto trade that changed everything, the business that exploded overnight. Your brain immediately fills in the gaps. You don't see the years of boredom. You don't see the luck. You don't see the survivorship bias. You see a clean narrative. Beginning, middle, explosion. The brain loves stories. Money doesn't care. This is the first psychological trap. We confuse outcomes with skill. When something works, we assume it was smart. When it fails, we assume it was unlucky. But the math underneath doesn't change based on your feelings. Let's simplify this. Imagine flipping a coin. Heads, you win money. Tails, you lose money. Now, imagine someone flips heads 5 times in a row. Your brain wants to crown them a genius. The math says they got lucky. In markets, this confusion lasts years, not seconds. And that's dangerous, because once your brain believes you're skilled, it takes bigger risks. Quietly, confidently, without permission. This is where psychology starts costing real money. There's a famous concept called loss aversion. It sounds academic. It isn't. It means losing $1 hurts about twice as much as gaining $1 feels good. Your brain hates losses more than it loves gains. So what do people do? They hold losers too long. They sell winners too early. Not because they're stupid, because pain avoidance feels rational in the moment. Picture someone watching a stock fall. Down 5%, down 10%, down 20%. They don't think this was a bad decision. They think, I'll wait until it comes back. Because selling would make the loss real. So they wait, and anchor to the old price like it meant something. It doesn't. Markets don't know what you paid. That price exists only in your memory. This single bias has destroyed more portfolios than bad math ever could. Then there's the opposite problem, when things are going up. Greed doesn't feel like greed. It feels like clarity. This time is different. I understand it now. I don't want to miss this. Your brain releases dopamine, the same chemical involved in gambling. Not because you're making money, but because you might. Anticipation is more powerful than reward. That's why people chase peaks. That's why bubbles form. In 1999, in 2008, in 2021. Different assets, same psychology. The uncomfortable truth is this. Your brain evolved to survive scarcity, not abundance. Not leverage, not global markets that move in milliseconds. We are running Stone Age hardware on modern financial software. And the software doesn't care. Another quiet psychological trap is overconfidence. Most people believe they are above average at managing money. By definition, that's impossible, but it feels true. Because money decisions don't give immediate feedback. You can be wrong for years and still look smart. Until suddenly, you aren't. Think about this. If you drive too fast, you get a ticket. If you eat badly, your body reacts. If you mismanage risk, the consequences can be delayed. That delay trains bad behavior. People mistake a rising market for personal brilliance. Then they size up, leverage up, double down, right before conditions change. And when they do, psychology flips. Fear replaces confidence overnight. People don't slowly become cautious, they panic. They sell when volatility is highest. They avoid risk when expected returns are highest. The math becomes attractive exactly when the emotion becomes unbearable. That's the cruel irony. The best financial decisions often feel wrong in the moment. Boring, uncomfortable, lonely. Which brings us to social proof, one of the most powerful forces in money. If everyone around you is doing something, your brain treats it as information, even if it isn't, especially if it isn't. When friends are making money, sitting out feels like losing. So people don't ask, is this priced correctly? They ask, what if I'm wrong? And wrong in this case means socially wrong. That's why manias spread. Not through logic, through conversation. Now zoom out. This isn't just about individual mistakes. This psychology scales. When enough people chase returns, risk concentrates. When enough people avoid pain, volatility spikes. Markets become fragile not because of bad actors, but synchronized behavior. Everyone reacting the same way, at the same time, for the same emotional reasons. That's how crashes happen. Not from one event, from a shared psychological shift. So what's the hidden math beneath all this? Time. Time rewards patience disproportionately. A small edge, applied consistently, beats dramatic decisions. But patience doesn't trigger dopamine. Boring strategies don't trend on social media. Slow compounding doesn't make headlines. Yet the data is relentless. Most long-term returns come from a handful of calm decisions, not constant action. The irony is painful. The more you trade, the more you feel in control. The less control you usually have. The people who do best over decades often feel the least clever. They don't chase, they don't react, they don't confuse activity with intelligence. They understand one core psychological rule. The goal isn't to be right often, it's to avoid being catastrophically wrong. And that's not exciting. It's quiet, which is why it's rare. So here's the uncomfortable question. If money is mostly psychological, if intelligence doesn't protect you, if emotion silently shapes outcomes, then what part of your financial life is actually you making decisions? And what part is your brain running ancient scripts in a modern system? Because once you see that line clearly, you start realizing something unsettling. The biggest risk to your money has never been the market. It's been the mind watching it.